Hello everybody, this is Daniel Bavis. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below. We cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé here on the channel. Now today, before I get into it guys, I just want to thank all of you guys for the support. We have officially passed the 10,000 subscriber mark. This is unbelievable guys. I honestly, I never thought that we could make it this far, so I just want to thank all of you guys before I get into it. This is really special. It means a lot to me guys, so thank you once again. Alright, so let's get into it today guys. Today we're going to be talking about more Jihoon, Lee, and Deavan Clegg guys, and the recent developments in this fiasco of a breakup, if I may call it that. This breakup has kind of gotten a little nasty, and things have escalated once again. So let's tell you guys just what is going on in this entire thing. So yesterday, actually, Deavan Clegg came online and she posted some messages online. She actually had taken a hiatus from posting about this whole breakup, about her and her new man. We know that she is now seeing this dude, Christopher Huon Park, or Topher Park. That is how he wants to be called. So we know that she's seeing this new guy, and she has, since this news kind of was leaked by Deavan in my opinion, but since this news was leaked, she has kind of taken a hiatus from posting about the whole breakup with Jihoon Lee. Well, this all changed last night, actually yesterday guys, and Deavan Clegg came back on Instagram and she just had to clear the light, and I'm guessing it's because of all the negative criticism, the negative publicity that she's been getting recently because of her outing on the season of The Other Way. So let's tell you guys what is going on. So Deavan posted this. She actually deleted it, but of course in the world of Instagram, as soon as you post something, it's going to be there forever, and so it was screen capped. Let's just read you what it says here. So I'm just going to say something. I'm blocked on social media, she says. My number is blocked. I've reached out, sent photos of my son with no replies. I've tried to offer to come to Korea. I'm sick of being blamed when I'm the one trying to co-parent. I was told several times to just pretend it never happened because that's what this certain person wants. I'm the one who paid all of the hospital bills. I'm the one who paid for everything in Korea. I'm the one still supporting my son with no help. I'm the one doing everything, so why am I being attacked? Because I moved on? Because I was tired of being used and not getting any help in return? I tried, and this person has said some vile things about my son and has blocked me anyway of getting in contact to even send photos of my son. But yet you guys attack me. You don't know what happened behind closed doors. You don't know the type of evil that happened, the unspeakable evil that happened. I'm sick of being attacked and blamed and being told I'm a horrible person and I took my son away. You guys don't know the half of it. My daughter is still healing and I'm healing. Wait till the tell-all. I'm tired of this. Something bad happened that can never be forgiven. Whoa. I try to co-parent, but that's kind of hard to do when the other person has deleted any type of way to get in contact. Also kind of difficult when the only time he contacts you is to call you degrading, vile names. He's told me time and time again he just wants to pretend it didn't happen and has called me, my son, and Drusilla vile things. I'm done. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of pretending. It's okay. I'm done. So whoa guys, so Deavan just really let it all hang out there on Instagram yesterday. This is pretty insane guys. Alright, so let's just tackle what she is saying right here. So the most important part obviously is she is talking about some unspeakable evil that happened behind closed doors, that she is not really saying what it is. So she is going out there on Instagram posting about it, but not really telling us exactly what happened. She says that it will come out during the tell-all. Now here's the thing guys that I have to say. She is saying that it's going to come out on the tell-all, which means, because we know that the tell-alls, usually there's no real new sequences that are shown. It's just the couples that come on and discuss what happened. We get updates of where they're at. Are they still together? What has happened since they stopped filming, you know, for the show and things like that. So what I'm guessing here, guys, is that we're actually not going to see what happened between Jihoon and Deavan Clegg, and that Deavan will just bring it up at the tell-all, and of course Jihoon is, he's going to share his side of the story as well, because he has a very different take on what happened. But what I'm getting at is that just like the situation with Drusilla running off, guys, and we didn't really see the whole thing, we just kind of saw the end, and the drama that ensued after, it sounds like we're not really going to see exactly what happened behind closed doors, and it's just going to be Deavan that's going to bring it up, and they're going to talk about it. Now, this just, I don't know how to feel about this, guys. I think that if she's going out there on Instagram, and if she's bringing this up, she wants people to stop criticizing her, she just needs to spill the beans. She just needs to tell us what it is so we can actually formulate an opinion, and then we can discuss it. She can't just come out there and just tease information. It just doesn't work that way, guys. That's not how you are going to change the narrative. And of course, Jihoon has his own version of the facts as well. So she's insinuating a few things. She's saying that there was some kind of hospital bills. We're not sure if that means that as a result of what happened, she had to go to the hospital. Also, she's saying that her and Drusilla, they're both still healing from whatever happened. Look, guys, I don't know exactly what she's getting at. In my opinion, it can be one of a number of things. Either there was some kind of physical abuse, perhaps sexual abuse, but my opinion is no. I feel like she's insinuating some kind of physical abuse or some kind of horrible name calling. Of course, she says the horrible name calling. She actually mentions it here, but I'm not sure if just horrible name calling in itself is something that is this unspeakable evil, because we know that couples get heated, they get into arguments, they'll call each other vile names, they'll wake up tomorrow, and then everything will kind of be forgiven. It's not like the end of the world. It's bad, but it's not the end of the world. So I feel like she's insinuating some kind of physical body harm. But once again, it doesn't sound like the cameras were rolling, so it doesn't sound like we're going to be able to see exactly what happened. So is what Deavan is saying, is it true? Is it going to be something so bad that it's going to change our perception of everything that happened? Or is it perhaps something that's blown out of proportion, and Deavan is just using this information? She is just kind of throwing these little bits and pieces out there just so that people stop criticizing her because of her outing on this season of The Other Way. I don't know for sure, guys. But I do know one thing though, Jihoon actually has his own version of the facts. Alright, so Jihoon came on Instagram just a few hours ago actually, and he posted a picture of his son. I'm guessing this is symbolic because of course Deavan in her message is saying that Jihoon, he doesn't want to know anything about his son. He has called her and the whole family names, and he has blocked her and everything. So he posted a picture of his son Taeyang with the following caption, guys. So he says, "I can't speak all my feelings in English." Now, I already know this. You see me as a fool, he says. Now, I think of him every day, but I can't see him right now, so I spend the day focusing on other things. So he's talking about his son. "The reality is terrible. I know all this shit. Like he's going to have a new father. Do you know how it feels? My heart is always breaking." He goes on, "It happened without my knowledge. There's no divorce on paper right now." And then he says, do you really know how it feels? Someone's gonna tell me, don't pretend to be a victim. I never did that. I'm just a normal person. It's been a while since I've seen Instagram. It's so stupid. I just want to focus on myself right now. I like to forget the pain. I'm tired of speaking English. Everyone just watch all the results at the tell-all. Did you forget your son? Don't ask me that stupid question, he says. I'm human too. I'm not a psychopath. And she said she showed him to me in December and every summer. Yeah, we talked to the translator, but I don't think she knows what I really mean. And I don't want to get involved in their lives, so I blocked them all. So extreme, but that's how I organized my mindset. I will never forget my son and love him forever. Every time I try to be comfortable, I keep seeing things. I want to be comfortable now. Alright guys, so he says a lot here. Let's just kind of break it down just to really get the gist of exactly what he's saying. Alright guys, so first things first, Jihoon actually denies what Deavan is accusing him of. Of course, we don't know what she's accusing him of, but he says, I never did that. So first things first, he has a different version of the facts. I guess we will see and we will find out more at the tell-all. But I think there's a couple of interesting things besides that in this whole message that he posted. So he's saying that, Deavan actually meeting with this new guy and everything, he didn't know anything about that. So it kind of just hit him out of left field, basically. He didn't see it coming, and so his heart is really breaking. He also reiterates that he loves his son and he wants to see his son, and that Deavan and him talked about it, but he kind of sounds like he's not exactly sure what's going to happen. Of course, he also says that his son is going to have a new father, and that kind of breaks his heart. It makes him feel pretty bad. And honestly, I don't really blame him. It's a bit of it's a very difficult situation, I'm sure, for him. And of course, we know that in the past, Deavan has made her daughter Drusilla call Jihoon dad, kind of, and so it remains to be seen if she takes that same approach with Drusilla and Taeyang, and if she's going to, bring this Christopher Park figure into their lives as a father figure or not. So there's also a lot of talk about Deavan kind of playing this victim card, and I have to say, guys, if we kind of look at her history recently, it perhaps kind of looks a little bit that way. So first off, as they were finished kind of filming the show, she came back to the US about 3 months ago or so, and as she came back to the US, she was talking about going back to Korea. It didn't sound like anything bad or terrible happened. She said she had to come back to the US for some family issues, but she didn't really say exactly what it was, of course, but she said that she wanted to go back to Korea. That was a part of her goal, and her and Jihoon were actually on talking terms. They were still a couple, and even on her YouTube channel, actually, she posted some videos with Jihoon. She actually, I guess they did some kind of collaboration from the US to Korea, and Jihoon sent over parts of his videos, and Deavan kind of, collaged it and made some YouTube clips out of it. So they were obviously still together, once Deavan left South Korea. So the thing is, guys, is what could have happened that was so bad that just made Deavan kind of cut ties completely with Jihoon? Because as she left South Korea, it does not sound like something so tragically evil happened that she just had to be away from this guy. Right now, if you read her messages, it sounds different. It sounds like she is trying to say that something very bad happened with Jihoon, and as a result, she kind of had to cut ties with him, and this is why she's with a new guy, because Jihoon is, he's Jihoon. He did some bad stuff, and he's blocked her and everything. Of course, Deavan has left him, and she is plastering photos of this new man on social media. I can only imagine how Jihoon is feeling right now, which is angry. I would be one way to put it. He's obviously very upset. He's angry, and like I said, if you look at the matching pictures with Taeyang and Topher Park, it would be something that would anger me as a father, to be honest with you, and I feel like that's what Deavan was trying to do. Now, the other thing that I will say, guys, is if you look at who is releasing the information, well, it's not Jihoon, it's Deavan. Deavan has released the information with Topher Park. Deavan is the one that is going on social media and constantly putting out more tidbits, more hints about, things that happen and so on. So she is putting this information out there because she wants to control the narrative. She wants to control how people feel about it. Jihoon is actually just responding to the information that's out there. He's just explaining himself because, of course, when you have Deavan that is going on social media and she is saying that unspeakable evil has happened behind closed doors, and she's basically accusing Jihoon of committing who knows what, well, of course, Jihoon is going to have to come online and he's going to have to defend himself. But he doesn't sound like he wants to. It sounds like this whole English situation is taking its toll on him. He sounds like he's done. He just wants to be in peace. And honestly, I have to say, guys, like we saw in the Paul Stale and Karine Martin situation, Paul Stale just kept coming online, releasing information, and it wasn't doing him any favors, because once you are the person that keeps releasing stuff out there when there's some criticism going your way and you don't address that criticism, well, it just looks like you are just trying to change the narrative, change the talking points, change the focus. And it seems like perhaps this is what is going on with Deavan right now. So I feel like Deavan should take a page out of Paul's book and just actually go silent on social media for a while. probably until the tell-all happens, so that we can all just get a better idea of what exactly transpired, and then we can discuss the facts. There is no point in Deavan going online and just hinting at things, and Jihoon going out there and saying, no, I never did that, and defending himself, because this is not really doing any of them any service, in my opinion. Now, when it comes to the Paul situation, Paul has actually come back online. He is in Brazil right now, but I will make a different video about that, and we'll talk more about Paul and Karine and the update in their situation. Alright guys, so I just wanted to update you guys on what is going on with Deavan Clegg and Jihoon Lee, the most recent update. So the other thing is that, like I said, Deavan Clegg has shared a picture with Topher Park. They are officially together. I mean, we already knew this, but now she is sharing pictures or sending pictures to people to share on her behalf. So it's all over the place, guys. Look, let me know what you guys think about this whole thing, you know, because we have two very different sides here. We have Deavan's side, we have Jihoon's side. I honestly don't know, guys. Like I said, I don't know which side to fall on, but I feel like perhaps Deavan just needs to take a step back and stop releasing information, because I don't feel like it's doing her any favors. Perhaps you guys have a different opinion. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, guys. Let's talk about this whole Deavan and Jihoon situation, guys. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. Flick on that bell for the notifications, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.